Hello everyone. This video is to address the post that I made on Facebook about building good relationship with your spirits, your personal spirit guide, your ancestral spirit guide, your spiritual friends, your ancestor, your spiritual wife or husband, that they can run errands for you and they can assist you with your spiritual work. And some people were curious and they want to know how they can do it themselves, how they can connect to this spirit. And I'm wondering that these people have not they have not gone through my videos. They are not following my full moon rituals event page, because if you do, you already have some ideas how we connect to spirits. But anyway, this video I'm going to address some of your questions. First of all, when a spiritualist teaches you that you should do this, connect to this spirit, this is what you have to do for a spirit to do this for you. That means that you have to go through a spirituality that is called to assist you majority of times. So, because you guys can't do everything yourself. We are spiritual people and we work with spirits. When you don't have the grace, you don't have the call, the abilities, the spirit that specializes in doing those work, then it's not going to work for you. And all spiritualists are not the same. So we spiritualists, we work with spirits. And we represent the spirit that we work with. Yeah. So anyway, those things that I posted on Facebook, how spirit can run errands for you and assist you with spiritual work. A lot of them you have to go with spiritual, through a spirituality, but there are some basic things that you can do yourself. Like in African spirituality, how we pray is through libation. You can pray with libation. You can get libation anywhere. You can use water to do libation if you cannot afford to buy drink. You can also use your red kola nut, to pray to connect to spirit, because the spirit come faster. Even if you don't have red kola nut, spirit will still come when you go with libation to them. You can use your white calabash chalk to pray to spirit during the sunrise, during the full moon. If there is no full moon, if there is no sunrise, maybe there is no sun in your country, you have the air. When you go out, you just pray. The air is there. Air is constant. Air carries information, records information, transports information, just like water. Water does that as well. So anyway, so you take your libation, your red kola nut or calabash, white calabash chalk. During the sunrise, you call upon the spirits. If it's your personal spirit guide that are with you, those spirits that are with you all the time, you call upon them. You give libation to them. They know you. So if it's your spiritual friends, those ones you have to build a relationship. You have to realign with them first. You understand? Because you've been disconnected, you've abandoned them. So alignment, you have to realign with your spiritual friends. You can do that by going to beg them and give them food, or go through a court spiritualist to do the first alignment for you, and then they will teach you how to do, how to maintain the relationship. They will teach you. A good spiritualist, if you ask them, they will teach you, but you have to ask before they can obviously teach you. The same with your spiritual wife or your spiritual husband. Those people, if you are not having good relationship with them and you just go to them, a lot of them might be angry because you abandoned them, So spiritual wife or spiritual husband, you should go through a spiritualist that is called to help you first reconcile, realign with your spiritual wife or your spiritual husband. So as a smart person, when the spiritualist is doing the work for you, you beg the spiritualist, humble yourself and beg and say they should teach you how you can maintain a relationship with your spiritual wife or your spiritual husband. Otherwise, every time that you want to do this work, you have to go through a spiritualist, unless the spiritualists have taught you how to maintain. So if a spiritualist teaches you how to maintain a relationship with your spiritual friends and your spiritual wife or husband, you should also thank the spiritualist, because not many spiritualists will be able to teach you those things and maintain it for you. Okay, there are ways to do it. Every spiritualist, they work differently. So anyway, because the easiest spirits to connect to by yourself is your spiritual wife and your spiritual friends. You understand? That was the easiest one. Or you just have to know, what for your spiritual friend, what you like most, what your favorite food, snacks is what you should give them. You know, your spiritual wife, your spiritual husband, you can ask them through divination. This is why it's good to go through a spiritual to ask them what they want, what they like, and then you can give them. Remember, some of us have more than one spiritual wife or spiritual husband. So if you feed one and you neglect one, the other one might be angry and they will go and block way for you. Jealousy, they are very jealous spirit. Because some of you guys think that spiritual wife or spiritual husband is one. No, it's not. Some people can have more than one spiritual wife or spiritual husband. Me, I have 2 spiritual husbands. Yeah, some people even have more than that. Yeah. So no, when you're doing this, to connect to your spiritual wife or spiritual husband. Okay? So when you connect with them, this spirit, you send them on errands. They will help you run errands for you. It depends on how strong your relationship you have with them, how you've maintained the relationship. So your ancestor also, yeah, your ancestor can run errands for you and protect you and help you, even assist you with spiritual work. But it depends on the relationship you have with your ancestor and the type of ancestors that you have. We have a lot of good ancestors, but we also have great ancestors. The great ancestors are the one that performs wonders in the spiritual realm. So yeah, so connecting with your ancestors, building ancestral altars for them, giving them food. You know, for you who is not a spiritualist, you give them libation, you give them food, cook food, you know, according to your culture, your tribe, like party food or the food that they used to love when you are alive. That is what you should give to them. If you're following my full moon rituals page, you will see exactly how we give spirits offering and food. Because you should know all these things, basic things. If you're following me, you should go through my pages, my contents to understand exactly how we work, so that you will not be asking basic questions all the time. So yeah, ancestral altar, connecting with your ancestors through libation. If you have red kola nut, you use red kola nut to call upon them. All spirit come faster with red kola nut, and they come humbling themselves without harming you. But if you don't have red kola nut, you can use libation. If you cannot afford libation drink, use water to do libation. You know, this is how you connect, praying, you know, to the spirit during the sunrise, full moon. Even if you don't have sun in your country, libate outside, the air is there. Okay? Your ancestral. This is how you connect to your ancestral. Libation is how we pray. Okay? And then your personal spirits, your driving force, they are the number one spirit you actually appease. The spirit you should reconnect, you know, with your personal spirit, because they are the one that makes decision in your life, how your life should be, how you should succeed. Build altar for them, pray with them. If you cannot build altar, be speaking, you know, through libation drink, through your offerings that you give to them. The spirit are with you 24 hours, you know. Yeah. So then your ancestral spirit guide. Okay, yeah, your personal spirit guide. If you want to energize them, you go through a spiritualist. Even your ancestors, to energize your ancestors, for them to become like a deity and be supporting you powerfully. To energize them with blood transfusion, you must go through a course spiritualist. But the basic ones you can do, like giving libation, giving food, those basic ones you can do. Your ancestral spirit guide, don't ever approach them without going through a spiritualist. I repeat, your ancestral spirit guide, your ancestral deities, don't approach them as an ordinary person without going through a court spiritualist. Yeah. For those of you that have abandoned your shrines for many years, for many generations, go through a spiritualist to beg the spirit, you know, realign the spirit with you people, energize the spirit, and then after then, you people can be able to give libation there, or you have someone that is responsible for taking care of the shrines or the altar or whatever. Yeah. So anyway, in African spirituality, doing libation prayer is how we pray to spirits. Giving them something, we must give something to a spirit in order to receive. Connecting to this spirit, and you begin to send them errands, send them tasks. They'll be doing it for you because you have good relationship with them. Our spiritual friends, they run errands. They run errands a lot, but people don't know that. You know, our spiritual husband does the same thing. Spiritual wife. My spiritual husband run errands for me. My spiritual husband is one of my spirit guides. Yeah. The same with for you people, but you people don't know. But we all have